Hi, this is Vinnieart, and I'm a former lead designer for McFarlane Toys. I did stuff with Toy Biz, Diamond Select. I've also done a number of projects in comics. These books you see here are from my company, Miller Art World. And stay tuned for the end of the video and find out how to get them. And yeah, I did all the artwork on these. So today is a special treat. Hot Toys Iron Man Mark 85. Here is the box for it. Absolutely amazing. The level of detail that they put into these things. Just the production value is just insane. But yeah, they should go above and beyond because these are very expensive figures. Yeah, this guy in particular, probably one of the more pricey ones. But yeah, well, we're gonna cover all this great stuff. Look at Arc Reactor on the side. I mean, they've gone above and beyond on this figure. And yeah, I'll tell you all about it, pros and cons. But yeah, overall, probably the best Iron Man figure to date. And here he is out of the box, fresh out of the box. Plenty of great wrapping all over him. He's got styrofoam in between his joints to make sure that he's going to be well protected in shipping. And yeah, this is a die cast piece, so there's a lot of metal parts on him. It's metal and plastic, but yeah, he's a hefty boy. He's got some weight to him for sure. And actually, my first Iron Man that actually got that has die cast parts on it. I think I had the Mark IV when it originally came out, and that was all plastic top to bottom. But yeah, and here's the alternate head that he actually comes with. So this is a nice addition as well. And here's everything that he comes with. So yeah, it's a nice little array of things. But yeah, I'm gonna go over all of this, including articulation, and again, some of the pros and cons with this figure. So yeah, he comes with a great little collection of hands. We have the solid pieces, so he could do his blasting effects. He did come with closed fist on the actual figure out of the box, but yeah, you could also see when you put the lights on how the arc reactors in his hands and stuff light up, or his pulsers rather. This is an articulated hand, so he comes with two of these, a right and a left. Pretty standard, I think, for Iron Man figures. So yeah, good movement. I dig it. Yeah, overall really nice. And yeah, there's another one. Like I said, we have just the sets of hands, so they match up. And he comes with the Infinity Stone hand. This is really cool, and it's pretty easy to swap on and off of the figure from his forearm. Articulated fingers. I mean, you can kind of get close to his snap. He won't necessarily reach, but yeah, it still looks good though, and it works. They didn't have to include it since there was another version of this figure that's coming out that's battle damaged, and he comes with it, and I believe one of the hands is like sculpted doing the snap, but you can still kind of pull it off here. So it was a really, really good addition. And then he comes with this really big piece that he used in the movie when he was attacking and fighting Thanos, with all of his nanotechnology and all those things kind of lit up. But this does not light up. It's just a solid plastic piece. And here's that headshot again. And this is actually the original release of the figure. I know later on they replaced this head with one from, I believe, the Mark 50. I don't know why, because this still looks really nice. It's the gaunt look where he's really thin, because in the beginning of the movie, he was very emaciated and dying out in space. But yeah, so that's the head sculpt that they gave us on here. And yeah, he comes with another neck piece that you could use for putting it on the figure. Overall, really nice. And yeah, he does come with like a flight stand, very solid, metal bendy with the clip. And yeah, and he comes with the base, obviously. And yeah, it's a smaller one, which I'm digging. I like that they did that one instead of those really giant bases. They didn't have to, but yeah, the smaller one works just fine. So yeah. And you obviously get all of the batteries that he comes with, because this guy, he lights up all over the place. I think it's like 18 batteries. And here is the head all attached to the body. I think it looks great. It looks fantastic. You know, nicely sculpted, great paint applications. There's a magnet that's actually in that collar piece, which is really cool. So it keeps it all down. And yeah, there's the one that actually had the other Iron Man mask on. And here he is, a straight up and down shot of him. So you get a good look at the figure all around. Amazing paint job on this. He's got some little scuff marks all over as well from the battle, in Endgame. The hot rod red that they have on here, the gold, the silver parts, everything about this thing is it's a masterpiece. This thing is like a Ferrari. I'm blown away by it. Truly blown away. And, here's a close-up of him, and just spectacular detail all over this guy. I mean, just wow, and impressive, very impressive. It's like they shrunk down the actual CG model of him from the movie. But yeah, look at all that sculpted work all over the place. Jeez, yeah, it's amazing. So articulation, head goes side to side, goes up that far, so he can get into like those kind of flight poses, which is really cool. You know, yeah, it's great. Goes down about that much. The shoulders, he's got like a butterfly joint, but there's extra because it kind of pulls out of the socket a little bit. The shoulder has like a spring-loaded thing, so you can kind of move it out of the way. Be mindful, though, when you're moving it, not to scratch the paint. He's got bicep swivel. Look at that double hinge in the elbow. And the bicep moves out of the way, too. That's articulated. It's just, wow. The engineering on this figure, that alone, I think, is why this thing is so expensive. Ball-jointed wrist. Great movement. And the torso. He's got a little bit of movement. I don't want to push it, but and he extends, so you get a little bit more crunch out of him, which is really nice. He kind of arches back a little bit, but not tremendously. But he never really did in the movie either. So, but it looks great. And again, the engineering very impressive. These flaps move out of the way, so you could bring the leg out a little bit further. You could twist it up so nothing scratches or scrapes. So you get into like that superhero landing pose, which is just badass. Double hinge on the knee, and the engineering on the feet are amazing too. You move it. It's got little pistons that move out of the way and shift, so you can get them arching that foot up and down. It's got a little bit of a toe articulation as well. That also has like sliding points, and you could close it all up, and it's seamless. Really, really amazing. The chest piece, there are little flaps that kind of move out of the way as well, and that center piece too, it kind of goes up and down a bit. So you don't scratch up the paint. The back is actually these flaps open up for like the ventilation thing in the suit that he did in the movie. Really, really impressive. Like, I don't know how they do this, but it's a damn impressive figure. Incredible. And here's the Infinity Stone hand as well, just to show you the articulation in that. So you could kind of make his closed fist. Yeah, this thing looks great. Really nicely done. Like I said, it's not a piece that they didn't have to throw it in the box, but they did. That's amazing. Very, very cool. And this back section comes off, and this is actually where you put the batteries in as well. And you could also put the that attachment piece, that nanotechnology kind of blast that he did in the movie. So it just attaches 3 pegs into the back. It's secure. Again, it's very light because it's all plastic, and most of his weight he keeps in his legs, since most of his legs are just like, it feels like it's almost all solid metal. But yeah, really, really cool. Great looking. And yeah, here's going to be a couple more shots of different poses you could do with the figure. Um, yeah, this thing is just wow. It's like ripped out of the movie. So damn good. Beautiful piece, top to bottom. Yeah, the accessories, there's not a ton of them, but I think it's all right, man. Because yeah, it looks like the budget went into the again, the engineering, the articulation, the paint. And he has all electronics in him because he lights up all over the place. And here he is with Tony Stark from Iron Man 3. It's the only Tony Stark figure that I own, but it's fine because I really, really like that piece. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of pose him with this Iron Man figure. But yeah, overall, two amazing pieces. I'm very happy to have them both. Yeah, they just look killer. Look at that. Fantastic. Here's another kind of simple pose, but man, he looks so menacing, so powerful. Yeah, I dig this kind of thing. And yeah, Iron Man, again, if you're a fan of him, this thing, he's a must. I'm just gonna say it now. The review's not even done, and I'd say, yeah, if you could afford it, jump on this thing. Yeah, he's on the higher end. He's around 400. But again, just everything that's gone into this figure, that's the reason why. So yeah, really, really amazing. And I'm going to show you the figure too with some of the lights on as well. Here we are with some of the lights on. His head, there are three different batteries in there. The whole chest area, all those lights, that's another set of batteries. And in the arms, there's another set. Plus, he has both legs as well. I only did the right arm, the torso, and the head because those batteries are a pain in the ass to put in and they burn out so quickly. We're talking 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes tops. I don't know why they haven't figured out a better way of doing it yet, but it does look amazing. You got to give it to them. Really, really impressive. Like I said, to have electronics throughout this figure and all these different parts, that's amazing. And here he is with the Infinity Stones all lit up as well. It looks really, really killer. Yeah, you could even see on the inside of the hand and by the thumb as well, he has another Infinity Stone. It's a green one. So yeah, I know it might be a little hard to pick up on camera, but yeah, wow, really, really amazing. Yeah, this works quite nicely. And here he is beside the Captain America figure from Hot Toys. This was a concept design version of Cap, just for scaling. And here is Tony Stark again from the third movie. And here is the famous pose from the end of the movie, right before he snaps his fingers. Again, this thing, 10 out of 10. It is a high-end collectible. If you love the Marvel Cinematic movies, if you just love Iron Man, you love super high detail, that it's ultra realistic. Yeah, again, this is a must. I'm not one of those guys who has a whole bunch of different Iron Man figures. I literally had one other one that was all plastic. It was one of the very first ones that they made. So I figured I'm going to treat myself on this. And I did. I'm very happy with this. Again, most of the diecast parts are in his legs. But yeah, he's metal and plastic throughout. Again, yeah, super impressed with this. Paint applications, articulation, the engineering, the electronics in them, all spectacular. So if you like this review, please like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm an independent creator. Everything that I do, I'm freelancing as well. and all the help that you guys could give is much appreciated. Again, I've crowdfunded 5 different projects. I'm on my 6th campaign right now. It's called Shadow of the Kraken. My company is Mela Art World. That's my comic book company. Again, I'm an independent creator, so I am putting my heart and soul into every single page that I do. If you guys want to read some really cool comics, you're into all this great stuff, please check out some of my stuff. I have Through the Woods, um, City of Venus. Those all ship out immediately. And yeah, but the newest one I'm still working on, but I'm looking to get it done by the end of the year. So check out all that great stuff. Be kind, but kick ass while you create. Hi, this is Vinnie Tartamella, and we have Through the Woods hardcover book written by Frankie Tartamella. All the artwork is done by me. It's a beautiful hardcover book. Take a look at this fantastic artwork. This is 98 pages, ghost story. I think everyone's going to love this thing. It's amazing. And yeah, we have another fantastic project here, City of Venus. I wrote this one. I did all the artwork on it. Uh, Another fantastic project. I'm going to be putting a link in the description to all the videos. And yeah, so please check this one out. And thank you very much. Both of these books are available right now and they ship immediately. So yeah, take a look at the size difference as well. One's more in a European format and the other one's like a standard comic book. And we also have 2 beautiful art books here, volume 1 and 2. These are 52 pages each. And it just has just a whole bunch of different stuff in here, from your favorite characters, pinups, yeah, pretty much everything, and the kitchen sink. So yeah, these are also available, and they're on the City of Venus campaign.